Meanwhile, Moscow is gearing up to welcome a special guest, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Reports say he'll travel to Russia next month. The visit would be significant for more than one reason. It will be Prime Minister Modi's first trip to Russia in nearly 5 years, and his first one since Russia invaded Ukraine. The trip also comes ahead of the BRICS summit, which Russia is all set to host later this year. So what is on the agenda, and how will this trip shape the India-Russia relationship? Our next report brings you the details.
There is a buzz within the Russian press. They are discussing Russia's ties with India and seeking opinions from experts, decoding every aspect of the relationship. The reason is a comment from the Kremlin. This week, a spokesperson confirmed that preparations are underway in Moscow to welcome the Indian Prime Minister. New Delhi hasn't confirmed any specifics just as yet, but reports say that PM Modi will travel to Russia in July. The significance of the trip isn't lost on anyone. Since 2000, India and Russia have held annual summits. Top leaders from both countries have hosted each other alternatively to review this vital partnership. But in recent years, this practice has stalled. The Indian Prime Minister's last visit to Russia was in 2019. There was a pause in 2020 due to the pandemic. In 2021, Vladimir Putin made a brief trip to India. So PM Modi is due for a return visit. It would be his first visit since the invasion of Ukraine. The trip comes at a crucial time. India would be sending important signals with this engagement. The first one is a reaffirmation of friendship with Russia. The visit to Russia would be PM Modi's first bilateral engagement in his third term. In the past, India's neighborhood has been given priority. In 2014, PM Modi chose Bhutan and Nepal for his first bilaterals. In 2019, he travelled to the Maldives and Sri Lanka. This time, his choice is Russia. It underscores his commitment to this relationship. The second signal is continuity. For decades, Russia has been a key defence partner for India. During the visit, India and Russia could sign a defence logistics pact. Moscow has already approved the agreement's draft. It will facilitate deeper military engagements between both sides. The pact would enable more military drills, trainings, port calls, and even disaster relief efforts. The third and possibly most important signal would be to China. After the Ukraine war, Western sanctions have driven Russia to deepen ties with China. In May, Chinese President Xi Jinping visited Russia. Both leaders used the occasion to reaffirm their no-limits partnership. Back in New Delhi, these pictures led to concerns in some circles. But for Russia, India still remains a vital partner. Moscow demonstrated this in December last year when President Putin hosted India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar at the Kremlin. Usually, this honor is reserved for heads of state. But for Putin, this was an opportunity to showcase the importance he places on relations with India.
Of course, we will be glad to see our friend, Mr. Prime Minister Modi, in Russia. We have a lot of work to do. So I ask you to convey to him my best wishes, and please pass on our invitation. We are waiting for him in Russia.
First of all, please allow me to convey the personal greetings of Prime Minister Modi. He has also, through me, sent a letter to you. Certainly, Mr. President, he looks forward to visiting Russia next year.
That opportunity may have finally arrived. A visit allows the Indian Prime Minister to underscore India's strong partnership with Russia and provide a much-needed counterbalance to China.
On this today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can we expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello, and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital,